Hi students, this is just a little video about essay structure. So essay structure isn't really that difficult. It's very similar in a way to paragraph structure. And again, the main idea is you're going to tell people what you want to say, give them some more detail, and summarize your points. Make it clear to them that this is what they learned, so that it's that idea that you have in your head is conveyed to them in a very clear, logical, and digestible format. Okay, so keep in mind that it's really not any different than the paragraph structure, and alternatively, when you write longer papers, it's the same thing. You're going to tell people what you want, go on to tell them, and then summarize that, even if you're writing an entire book or something like that. Okay, so just to talk about the essay structure in specific, we're talking in our writing class about a 5-paragraph essay, okay? Naturally, essays can be a lot longer than 5 paragraphs, but we just focus on 5 so that you get the idea of having that intro, having 3 clear points, and having a conclusion. Of course, when you go into other classes, you're going to write much longer things, more complicated things, many longer paragraphs, different structures, and so on, but this is a way that you can practice your writing in a controlled format so that you can apply it in future classes. Okay, so just to talk briefly, we have 5 paragraphs. The first paragraph is the intro paragraph. It's like the topic sentence in your paragraph that's just going to give us that idea of what you're going to talk about and the limit, the borders or the specific things that you're going to write about. So the first thing in your introductory paragraph is what we call the hook. You know, an essay is a little bit longer than a paragraph. You need to get your reader's attention so that they want to actually go on and invest the time into reading an entire essay. That could take, who knows, but how long the essay is. It might take it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's a significant amount of time. So you want to catch their attention and make them think, all right, this essay is going to be interesting. So let me keep on going. So the hook is something, should be maybe something short, maybe a quotation, some kind of short, interesting observation that gets people's attention and makes them want to continue reading. After the hook in your introductory paragraph, you're going to have some sentences that are going to keep developing the topic, keep giving us some idea, giving the reader some idea about what you're going to say, why it's important, and so on. Sometimes we talk about a funnel. You start kind of general, and you go down to a fairly specific thesis statement. The thesis statement is the last sentence of each introductory paragraph. And in that thesis statement, you're going to tell the reader exactly what the 3 points are that you're going to bring up. So here's the topic, and here's the 3 points that you're going to say. It's very good in that thesis statement to be clear, exactly clear about those 3 points, so that the reader knows at the end of the introductory paragraph whether or not this essay is going to be useful to them. Remember that in academic writing, you're trying to share your ideas with people in as efficient a way as possible. In the future, maybe you've done some research and you write this essay. You want people to be able to read just from that introductory paragraph and to know whether or not using or reading this paragraph is going to be useful for them in their research. So make sure you give those 3 points so a person can immediately decide whether or not they want to keep going. Okay? Then you have your 3 body paragraphs. These are exactly like a regular paragraph. Each paragraph should have a topic sentence, a set of supporting sentences, and a nice concluding sentence. It should be relatively long, at least 5 sentences, maybe longer. It can be very long. It just depends on your content and how much you need to show the reader that you know what you're talking about. Make sure that you make sure you have all those 3 elements. Sometimes students just dive in to their body paragraphs without giving that topic sentence and the concluding sentence and so on, and that kind of makes it confusing to the reader. You want every paragraph to be something that is its own nice separate unit, okay? So don't forget that topic sentence, supporting sentences, and concluding sentence structure. And you repeat that. The first topic you want to talk about is the first thing you said in your thesis. The second topic is the second thing you said in your thesis, and the third topic is the third thing you said, and so on. If you have more than 3 points, you would go on from there, but we try to focus on just 3 in academic writing, okay? Then you have your concluding sentence. The main goal here in the concluding sentence is just to summarize the points, get people's attention. Summarize your points in the beginning, and that last sentence have a clincher, something like the hook that gets the reader's attention, okay? that's basically it. Just try to give the whole essay that nice structure like you have in a paragraph. Start with what you're going to say, summarize it, and then you're going to be done. All right, that's it. Your challenge is just to come up to me and tell me about a time that you communicated an idea clearly to somebody else. All right, thanks. Talk to you soon.